want to take a moment to clear up any confusion about what Microlocs are with the NBHC method. So there's some confusion about Microlocs. Microlocs started as a general term to describe small locks, either as an alternative way to describe the major branding of sister locks or as a way to distinguish from sister locks. When I used the term in 2009, I was doing so for the latter. I was never a part of any other brand and was creating my own branding as a viable alternative to address what I observed wasn't being addressed, or to enhance the services provided. I wanted to prevent common problems and reattach the broken locks that women were coming to me with, and to address the problems with their locks that were emotionally and physically affecting them. At the time, my goal was to do major branding and trademarking through my business, which ran into challenges due to the inability to trademark the word for being too general a term. Meanwhile, I promoted heavily internationally as I distributed for a popular hair locking tool for 2 years. Microlocs started popping up everywhere. People wanted options and alternatives in the market. They requested services from stylists, some who decided to create their own versions and attempted to figure out ways to distinguish them from the competitive branding, especially if clients were specifically asking for Microlocs. I found that there are typically two types of people that are promoting Microloc services. There are those that are affiliated with competitive brand and they want to offer an alternative. And then there are those who are not affiliated with any other brand and want to provide their own versions of small interwoven locks. Some refer to Microlocs as a size, stating they are bigger than the alternative sister locks. Some refer to Microlocs as a cheaper alternative. And many gave the impression that Microlocs were somehow less than or inferior, with some unclear messaging about what they were. All of these messages were never a part of my original branding of my methods a decade ago. About 6 years ago, I became less vocal on YouTube and less visible on social media for several years after I became a new mother and then dealt with a slew of life challenges and changes. Basically, life had become too overwhelming at the time, and I was not able to make many videos and posts. However, I observed some of the confusion, mixed information, and behaviors of some stylists and businesses regarding Microlocs and the new or additional service that they were providing. I've also corrected, took down, and done a large amount of repair to those that have stated they received Microlocs from other businesses and stylists, particularly those who dual brand, meaning that they provide two services that could be seen as competitive on the market. I will discuss my concerns about people providing services that can be seen as inferior to the main service they provide at another time, because there are many ways that it can have a negative effect on clients, and it does, and I often see this firsthand. But what I'm here to explain briefly is what my NBHC method entails. NBHC stands for Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, and is a method to create Microlocs using a standard. There's a standard locking pattern, exclusive use of tools that utilize the closed loop technique. There's a holistic assessment process that takes into consideration many factors. There are varying sizes ranging from micro to large within the Microloc standard sizes. There's a refinement and repair process that incorporates into the foundation of every service. There's an even grid pattern size for strength, consistency, and maximum styling options. A standard of professional behavior, and ongoing professional assessment, innovation, and growth in personal skills, so that there's always constant growth and personal and professional enhancement. I keep these points as key in my services, trainings, and with the professionals with whom I choose to collaborate. I want to be clear in my messaging and branding for my Microlocs and NBHC method, so as to clear up any possible confusion that may be presented on other platforms. My goal is and always will be to have clients receive the best services and experience possible, the great hair they desire, and the feeling that their hard-earned money was well spent. if they get the life-altering connection and experience that I received many years ago as a client, that would be pure gold. Equally, I want professionals to receive high-quality training and support that will ensure that they are reaching and supporting clients in this way. I want to help align their skills with their passion and innate gifts so that their sauce is so unique, there's never competition, and their long-term success is guaranteed. They'll always be providing services that they know how to do and operating with integrity. You can always connect with me at naturallybeautifulhaircare.com if you are interested in training to become one of the highly qualified trained professionals I previously mentioned. You can go to microloctraining.com, Microloc, no K, training.com, and take training online to become certified in Microlocs. I hope you have a great day.